Hey guys, I'm in a thing called speech and acting team, and I do humorous interpretation, which is basically where I do a solo of trying to be funny. And this is going to be my piece, and it's called Baby Talk. Alright, I hope you enjoy it.
I had a big calendar up on the wall with yellow highlighters. Those were ovulation days. He even came over one day during his lunch hour. Then finally, the stick turned blue. Bright blue, I remember.
Needless to say, however, Alice was surprised when the baby began to vocalize while still in the womb.
I knew I'd feel things. Flutters, kicks, but sounds? Soothing, like the tapes you buy of the lapping of waves.
As Charles Dickens once said, each baby born into this world is finer than the last. Sometimes you hear a heartbeat, da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. Sometimes you hear silence. But actually hearing your baby talk? Though we all know that Alice is completely certifiable, we will watch her pregnancy from the outside and the inside, encountering her baby genius along the way. Baby Talk, by Doug Wright. In my many encounters with Alice, I tried to suggest, delicately of course, that the sounds were organic in nature, gastrointestinal.
I'll never forget his first word in utero, conundrum. A more ambitious word than one would expect. I'd lay down, drape my hands on my belly, into my ear he would talk to me. Free fall, anti-disestablishmentarianism, quaff. Half the time I'd have to get up and consult a dictionary. Quaff? To drink deeply, to drain, to take long draughts. My vocabulary grew by leaps and bounds.
Around the third month, the child began to compose sentences.
With most babies, it's give me wah-wah, or baby have to poo, but not for him.
As the wintry branches scrape the sky, on his midnight steed death gallops by.
Oh, again? Say it again.
Every happy family is alike, but every unhappy family is unlike in its own way.
I'd never been much of a poet. Heck, I could barely rhyme spoon.
Loon, moon, festoon, harpoon, macaroon, saskatoon.
Wow.
Alice began to take dictation from the child.
We had 3 notebooks, spiral bound. The first one, well, that was poetry. The second one, well, that was anagrams.
Dog. God.
And the third was Eastern philosophy. Mostly, I was thinking about raising our child Presbyterian. Now I wasn't so sure.
Around the 4th month, his language waned and opted instead for pragmatism. And it's high toe on the outside, taking the lead, oh, and it's high toe, taking the lead.
The ponies, it's true.
Alice, who had never before demonstrated an interest in the track, soon found herself spending long afternoons there. It's high toe on the outside, 3 down on strawberry fields.
We used the winnings to collect a wicker bassinet and hand-sewn baby quilt. The beneficiary was the baby, not us.
Around the 5th month, the child would then help the mother as she slipped the joy of cooking underneath her elastic waistband as she put it amidst mixing bowls.
Another double cream de cacao, why so stingy? One time, we made bulgur pilaf. Another time, fennel puree. And that's the miracle of phyllo pastry. It is insulated, but it is lightly textured. Around the 6th month, though, his tone changed. It deepened.
Why, Alice, you cut your hair.
It was nice that he noticed.
I like you in the red dress better.
It was nice to know that he had preferences.
You're wearing them tonight, aren't you? The silk panties. Around the 7th month, though, the child had become impertinent.
I'd lie awake in the middle of the night, sweating into my bed, and he would be hissing. Hissing at me. Water weight. Water weight. Water weight? Water weight?
Around the 9th month, the child had turned insidious.
Remember those shoes you wore as a baby? Clunk, clunk, clunk. Against the sides of the crib. Oh, wait till you see me. I've got a purple rash and everything. Oh no. Spina bifida. Oh my god. Dwarfism. Wait. No, I saw the sonograms. I saw them myself. Each little finger, each little toe. You'll have to enroll me in special classes. And every week or so, cranial drainage. I don't have the strength. I don't have the patience. Rolling me down the aisles of Toys R Us in my motorized stroller. With the fibrillator and the tubes. You're condemned to love me even if I have a forked tongue and a tail. I was its room. I was its board. How dare it? No! How could it? I didn't want this baby. No, I wanted to expel it, to purge it from my body, but most of all, to meet it, face to face.
The day finally came, and the labor was grueling.
I ain't leaving, bald man! Squad is right!
So you get the hell out of my mama's privates. I got her by the kidneys and I got her by the bowels and I ain't letting go.
Then I saw its head crown. 7 pounds, 6 ounces. The pale stuff's of blonde hair.
The nurses took the baby boy and delivered him in a small blue bundle. Eyes blurry from the rigors of birth. Well, what do you have to say for yourself now, huh?
It just lay there, clammed up, not a word.
It would drool and it would cry full throttle, and after a few months, it would babble. But as for grand pronouncements or poetry readings, well, there were none.
It's a battle of wills, that's all I tell you. One day it'll open its little mouth,
Shut up!
to shoot poison arrows. That's all. It might take months, and it might take years, but in the end, vengeance will be mine.
Alright, thanks everybody, and I hope to see you next time.